Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to LashayVenturePodcast. I have a special guest here with me. I'm gonna go ahead and let him introduce himself and tell you a little bit about himself. Go ahead.
What's good, bro? This your boy Nejcion Davis. I am a actor, music executive, filmmaker. You could just call me a mogul if you will. From Philadelphia by way of Atlanta, and I'm here to tell a little bit of my story. And I appreciate you for having me.
Of course, can you tell us a little bit about how did you get in the industry and what brought you to this industry?
Well, that's a loaded question. So I've been in the industry professionally since I was 7 years old. Acting,
Wow.
and I was like a little child star. So I've done a lot of things in my career. So I had the bug, and I come from it. You know what I'm saying? Eric Nolan Grant from the OG, that's my uncle. Billy Paul, who sings Mrs. Jones, that's my uncle. So I've been around it. My mom, sisters, cousins, everybody sing, dance, act. So it was pretty much something that I was going to tap into anyway. But now that I am older, it's like become my life.
Okay.
It's my normalcy, if you will.
Okay. Okay. It became your norm.
Hmm.
So what was a role that you played when you was a kid?
Oh man, so I was in a lot of like musicals and stuff like that, like a lot of musicals. I don't even remember all of them, but like I did like a lot of plays.
What was your favorite?
I did the Wiz. I did a Soulful Christmas. It's an off Broadway play. But a Soulful Christmas was my favorite
Why was that your favorite?
because I was able to sing. I was able to sing. Singing was something that I really took a liking to more so. Also, although I started out in acting, singing was something that I was like, yo, I could do this too. So that took off for me first.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how is it singing? Like, are you inputting that like into the industry? Like, are you like I know you're doing directing and you in the movies, but are you putting your music, your soundtrack on the movies?
So I started out in music first. So I was signed 4 times. I've been in the music industry probably more of my life than anything.
Mm.
And I just decided to take a step back from it because I didn't enjoy what it brought. Like a lot of the stories that you hear about the horrors of the music industry is accurate. So for me, it just wasn't something that I wanted to continue. And it gave me a depression. It made me feel like I wasn't enough. But
Wow.
I put a lot of work into it. So I have 5 albums out that you can stream on all platforms digitally. And I decided to take a step back from music as an artist and become my own executive and put out artists and do it the right.
Like an indie artist.
Yeah. So that's what made me say, you know what? God was like, listen, step back and give back. And that's what I did. So now I have my own artists that I developed and cultivate and discover and put out into the world, and we do it the right way.
Okay. That's good. At least you got to see that part of the industry how it can be dark.
I'm
It's
talking
very
about dark, and you gotta find the light, find the light.
wow. Yeah, you're not the first person that I've interviewed and said that. Like, it's very dark. That's why a lot of people choose to be indie artists instead of being,
Yeah,
going into the industry. Because when you independent and you got your own label, you got your own stuff, you have your own artists, can't nobody tell you how to move or how to do it.
exactly. You can do it your way, and you can do it the right way. For
Yeah.
me, my artists will tell you, I've been managing artists for 13 years, and I literally treat my artists the way I always wanted to be treated. You know what I'm saying? My my talent should be enough, and my gift should be enough, and it should be able to get me to the place where I can change my currency and be able to take care of myself and my family.
Yeah, you should never have to change yourself. But like you say, in that industry, is dark.
Yeah, so
They want
I,
you to
I
do
take
certain
my head
things.
off to anybody who have a horror story and they persevere through it because it definitely triggers at the psyche. It can be traumatizing. It can make you feel less than. It can make you suicidal. It can make you feel all of the things. But I'm grateful to God that I was able to go
Get
past
out.
and get through that
Yeah,
because
yeah,
somebody prayed for me. That's all I'm gonna
yeah.
say.
It be like that. I had interviewed a artist. She was in the industry. Shout out
Mhm.
to Sharissa for giving me the interview, and she said the same thing. She was like, if I knew what I know now back then, she said I had to learn. It was
Yeah.
very, very, very dark.
Yeah, and sometimes you have to learn at your, at your own expense, and
You
a lot
do.
of people don't make it out of that same.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and granted, like the industry has a lot of great people in it as well, but it's more um vultures and more predators and more all of that than
Yes,
anything.
filtered and everything is
Yeah.
scary.
So
Yeah.
it's definitely, like I said, I'm writing a memoir now, so it'll be a lot of that in my book, but
Okay. Shout
it's
out
not
to
a
you for
it's
doing
not
your
a tell
book.
all.
Shout out
It's
to
not a
you.
tell all, but
Come on.
it's gonna get a little juicy.
Hey, that's good. That's good. Shout out to you for doing the book. Like,
Yeah,
shout out.
you got to. I mean, I tell my stories a little bit in my my movies and stuff like that. It's like a lot of subliminal moments that I tap into, but I really want to tell the full story. I'm just really trying to figure out a way to tell it without involving other people and hurting
Yeah, yeah,
people,
yeah,
but at the
yeah.
same time, it's still my story. I can't
Tell my
really.
story, but tell the things that I went through, not just,
Yeah, so I wanna make sure that it's tailored to the point where I'm protecting other people's privacy and things like that, but I
yeah,
still have to find a way to make sure that I get my point.
confidentiality. Yeah. That's how you have to do. You name things different in
Yeah.
your book. That's like with indie authors too as well. Like they
Mhm.
write. Like I write. I have 4 books out on Amazon and
Come on, author. Stop playing with her. Don't play with her. Don't play with her.
yeah, so like in my books I don't put the people name. I choose to do other names. But
Yeah,
you know, the story
confidential. I get it.
the story will get told. It's
Oh,
real.
the story will be televised.
Yes, like it's real. Like the things
Yeah,
that went on in the book is real. It
yeah,
just got other people names in it, but everything the way the story went, it's not a fictional book, and it's not a non-fictional book. It's like a fiction book. Like it's told for real.
right.
It's real. It's real because everything. I ain't gonna do too much. I ain't gonna say too much. But in my when I get ready to write my bio is gonna have from. It's gonna tell everything. So it's not gonna hide. Y'all gonna know my whole story. Like
Hmm.
that may take a little while because it take a lot of prayer.
Yeah,
Because you have to retrace those moments, and you sometimes you don't want to relive those moments. But I think it's best, like I tell everybody that come on here, tell your story. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Because
It's
you don't
important.
know who need to hear it. You know
I just don't want people to see the fruits of my labor and not understand the labor part.
that part.
I think it's important for people to understand that this is a job and this is something that I work towards every day. So the things that you see out in the world that God allowed me to put out to the world as it pertains to my creating and all the things that come from me, it wasn't easy getting those things done. Like shooting a movie is not easy.
At all.
Managing somebody else's career is not easy. Getting up
Yeah.
every day to show up for yourself is not easy. So I
It's
think
not.
that it's important for people to understand the process. And
Yeah. Every day getting up every day, period, and trying to succeed is not easy. I don't think people understand the behind scenes. Like when I had an interview with this man, shout out to Will. Had an interview with him, and he was saying like he was going through certain things while he was shooting the film. Like
hmm,
I don't think people understand just because you in movies and stuff like that, y'all still humans. Y'all still
yeah,
regular people. Stuff
everyday
still
life is
happens behind.
happening.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I think people tune out of that y'all are humans. Oh yeah, they superstars, they on the TV, they celebrities. They're still human. They go through things just like we go through. Y'all
Exactly.
just don't understand this behind scenes. We might not see into their lives after. But that's why they write books and different stuff like that because they go through things.
Like my first film that I did in 2024 is called Sweat. It is also on Amazon Prime and Tubi. So check that out as well. Um, it was very disheartening for me to shoot that film because I lost my grandpa. I want to say day two of me shooting out of 6 days. So I literally had to finish the film before I got back to Philly to be with my family. So every day on set, I'm trying to direct and be present for my actors. But it was just so hard for me to do that because I'm human. But I pushed through, and the first flight I could get out of there, I was there. But I dedicated the project to my grandpa because my grandpa he raised me, so he knew how hard it was for me to try to get that done. Coming from my background, I was adopted by my grandparents because my parents weren't as present as they should have been. But I was grateful enough to have my grandparents and still be in the family and have them, get me ready for the world. You know what I mean? So he meant more to me because he was a dual role in my life. He was my grandpa and my dad. You know what I mean? So it was um it was hard for me to like push through that, but like having my cast and my family and friends around me that were with me, it helped me get through. But it also showed me how resilient and strong I was because I was ready to be like, all right, I broke down in the middle of the street like, yo, this is day two, and I got 4 more days to deal with the pressures of getting back home. Like, come on.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
it was my baby. I turned my first stage play into a film. So it was a lot of moments happening. That was my first movie. I lost my grandpa. I'm like, this is a lot, God. Please get me through it. But
Yeah.
here I am on movie number 4. So
Yeah. See, look at
yeah.
God.
My
He up
grandpa said,
there.
I'm working. I'm working up here. I'm
Yeah,
working.
yeah, yeah. He up there. He watching. He
hmm
watching, and that's always another thing to go to. That's your guardian angel. You can see him.
hmm
He see what you're doing. He might not be here physically,
Well,
but
him and God, they up there doing they tag team. They doing some stuff. I'm
like
excited about
you
it.
said, you're on your fourth movie. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Did you ever imagine yourself, or do you still watch your movies and be like, do you watch your movies and be like, wow?
So the first one, not so much because I know all of the icks and uhs that I experienced on set, and I just knew I'm like, yo, this is gonna be trash. But that's just me. I realized that the Tubi community, they really don't care about quality. They all about the plot and the storyline. And if it's not cringe, where the sound is good and all of that, they'll push through. So I have good quality and I have good sound, but I just feel like coming from the theater world and going into being a filmmaker, there were things that I still had to learn. So by the time I got to my third film, which is How Did We Get Here, the one that you like, I had nailed it because my second film, which is called Stalk, that comes out September the 15th. So
Okay.
my second film actually is coming out after the third film, which is crazy.
Okay.
Because it's politicians distribution, so you got to find a
Yeah.
place and a home for it. But you're gonna definitely, as a consumer, be able to see the growth. You're gonna be like, oh, I see how he grew, and I see how the acting got better, the quality and camera got better, the locations got better. Like you'll see because that's what this is about. You don't want to continue to put out the same thing. You want to elevate each time. So I pride myself in giving quality work and building my brand in the space because of the JCI film. You
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
me?
yeah,
We
yeah.
out we outside, baby.
How did you okay, so with this third movie, because I love it, we gotta talk about it.
Mhm.
How did you get the title for that? And what made you come up with a film like that?
So my inspiration is Tyler Perry, and anybody who knows me knows I've been watching Tyler Perry since 1999. Like I was a kid watching the stage plays, so I can tap into a old lady. I can play Joe. I was so engulfed in his creative and how he was able to take his ideas and pull from the people around him, like his mom, and I was like, yo, this is really really dope. So I was intrigued by that. So when I became a filmmaker, I said, you know what? These are the shoulders I want to stand on because I understand that it works. And he looks like me. So I'm
That
like, you
part,
know what? If
he
he
can
can
do
do
it.
it, I can do it. He just told his
Yeah.
story. He was authentic, and he knew his audience. He targeted the people that he knew would buy into what it is that he does. Because there's a space for everybody. And I was like, Tyler Perry, he gets it. So I get it. And now I'm out here adding to the legacy of what that is by creating my own legacy. And that's how I came up with the movie. I'm around people all day who have stories like that are outlandish, and you like, yo, like even with a lesbian couple, like y'all want to have a baby together because you understand that you don't want to be with a man. But
Yeah.
in that storyline, there's some women who was with men before, and they decided that because they've been hurt and they wanted to try the other side, and
Yeah.
then they realized that without a man, I can't really
Have this
procreate.
relationship.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't really procreate the way I want to.
Yeah.
So how can we make that work? But then in hindsight, really be still wanting to be with a man.
Yeah.
So that's how I created that storyline within that movie. But coming up with the title, how do we get here? Like we all ask ourselves that, especially as black people. Like how do we get in situations that we get into? Like how do we
Yes.
find our way into drama or things that can be traumatizing and stuff like that. So coming
Yeah.
up with the title was pretty much easy. But my wife actually came up with the title after me submitting the script because it was originally called Couples Retreat. That's what it was
Mm.
originally called. But it's so generic because everybody has a movie called that.
Yeah, they do.
So
They do.
the distribution company was like, we need something a little bit more different, something.
Spicy, yeah.
Yeah, like how, like let's pose a question. You know what I'm saying? So we gave them a list, and out of the list, that one stood out to the distributor. And how do we get here? And now, how do we get here again? Is on the loading dock. So yeah,
Yeah, that movie, y'all have to go and watch it, y'all. That movie is really intriguing because it's like
come on, intriguing. Listen, y'all heard what she
the,
said. It's
the
intriguing. Go watch it.
I say intriguing because it's triggers, is moments where you can understand, you can communicate well with it. I say intrigued because you'll be very, very, very in tune with it. It's very intriguing because it'll have your mind like, huh, is this what we do on a daily? If y'all go actually watch that movie, like the parts of it, even though, like you say, it was too much of a couples therapy, it's too much of a what's the name, but in the movie, it was like therapy, but it was like teaching you, like, okay, like I really be going through this on a daily basis. Like I'm going through something, like, and I just don't know how did I get here?
Yeah. And it's crazy because the main couple, a lot of the feedback, because the movie came out July 30th. I mean, sorry, December 30th of last year. A lot of people ask me like, how did I make the lead character Derek, who's played by Michael
Yeah,
Dwayne? How did I make him so understanding? A lot of people was like, why did he not pop off, or why did if
yeah.
you're
So
God if
that
you're
was
God yeah, if you're God fearing, I want to take you a different viewpoint. If you're God fearing and you say you believe in God, you would understand that he's not going to take you to something he can't take you through. So because he stayed grounded. Granted, he had his little moment of being hurt and stuff like that, but he fought for his marriage, and God gave him back everything he thought he lost
yeah.
at the
That's
end.
something like
So
some it's like a theory of, are you gonna fight for your marriage? Because so many people in these days they won't fight.
yeah,
The person will, in
yeah,
that
throwing the towel.
situation, the
Yeah,
man,
mm-hmm,
he if the man cheat, the woman gives him 1,000 chances. But
mm-hmm.
if the
Women
man
cheat.
cheat,
Mm-hmm.
and the women cheat, the man be like, you know what,
Mm-mm.
it's
Because
up
I think it's a different standard. It should be double standard, but you got to think
it's
about it from
different.
a male's
It hurt
perspective.
more.
It's like when a woman cheats, she's gone mentally. Like she's gone. Like if a woman allows another man to enter her in the space of intimacy, it's because she's checked out of the club with you.
Yeah.
Us as men, we're logical, and there's not an emotion attachment, so we can just boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
because there's nothing else. But a female, like if she decides to jump, climb another mountain, that's because
Messed up.
yeah, it's done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, man?
It's
She may try to hold on to it as long as she can because it's like there's something still there.
yeah.
But if she allows another man to get up under the hood, come on,
It's over. Mentally she's been gone.
he checked out. Yep, yep, and I
She's
understand
there
that.
physically, but mentally, emotionally, and all that,
It's
she
over there with him. She over there with him in her mind. So, and if you watch the beginning of the movie, a lot of people don't realize that the lead character Melanie was in bed with two people.
yeah.
If you pay attention to the beginning of the movie, it was two guys in the bed, but in her mind, she was having sex with the guy she
The
wanted to have sex with.
yeah,
Yeah, the brother. So
brother.
yeah, but
Yeah,
so
she's
a lot of
more.
people was asking me like, wait, hold on, is she having a threesome? No, she's not. Not having a threesome. She's in the bed with her husband, but she's
Thinking about
in the mind with the brother. So
yeah, and it's. I feel like that couple, that main couple, with that's. I feel like that's a big lesson. That's a big old lesson
mhm.
to a man, because a man don't. He didn't. He was upset,
Okay.
but he did the God fearing thing. He actually went through to get the
He fought
counseling
he
to
fought
try
for his
to.
marriage in the best way he knew how.
Yes.
In spite of his his physical emotion. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? He was just like, you know what? Let's see what this therapy thing. I mean, I love my son, nephew.
Yeah. Yeah, son nephew. Y'all gotta watch
Nephew
it.
and son nephew.
Son nephew, y'all gotta watch it. But
So
that was a hard hurdle. And like you said, if you're a God fearing person, you will have to understand like it's hard, but God say work through my marriage and try to work it out. If we
hmm
go through counseling and it doesn't work out, then okay, that's it. And that's what
yeah,
he was willing to do.
in
Even
spite
though,
of.
even in spite of that it was his brother.
Uh-huh.
I gotta go watch that movie.
Yeah,
Go
it's
on
good because y'all
Tubi
can't
and
watch
go
the
watch
new
it.
one when it come out if you don't watch the first one. Now you got to go watch the first one so you can understand the second.
I like that. I like that. You gotta watch the first one and then yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for that part two now.
We're shooting the second one probably August.
Okay.
Yeah. So the movie will be shot a year apart. I shot How Did We Get Here in 2025. And in the movie it's a 5 year jump. So the
Okay.
so in the new movie it'll be 5 years later.
Okay. Okay.
Some returning characters and some will not be returning.
So let's just say part two gonna be juicy. Like,
Man, because that I mean, as a writer and as a creator in the film space, you hear the feedback from the people who comment and who consume the project. So I listened.
yeah.
I took in some of the critiques and I took in some of the takeaways. I said, oh, so this is what y'all want to see. Okay, so we go ahead and stir the pot a little bit. Which is why it's called How Do We Get Here Again? Tables Turning.
Mm,
That's the name of the movie. So
how do we get
the
here
tables have flipped a little bit. So I'm gonna leave you with that. I ain't gonna tell you too much, but I'm gonna leave you with that.
So how do you like pick your characters? Like how do you go by picking the people that's for the part, like in the movies that you do?
So it's crazy that you're asking me this. So a lot of people would get a little upset with me because um I don't really post casting.
Uh-huh.
Like I literally cast with them because a lot of my friends around me are actors. So there's really no need for me to post something not unless I don't have the character I'm looking. But for the most part, because of this, I've been in this industry for 20 years. So a lot of my friends are actors, singers, writers, like that's the world that I come from. So it's easy to be going home like, yo, like prime example, Michael, that's my brother. Like, we've done a lot of background work together for Tyler Perry. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm working on this movie. I think you would be great for the lead. Same thing with Melanie. Me and Melanie was in my first movie, Sweat. I'm like, yo, when I do this new movie, I need you for the lead. So it's just like it's an easy thing because my backyard has everything I'm looking literally. So, but
Literally.
I'm gonna start putting posting cast because a lot of people are, well, we cheese and we want to be a part. I'm like, oh man, all right. You know what I mean? But
Yes, yes. You do one in Houston or somewhere I can come out there and try to cast for it,
come on, listen, don't tell me people a good time now, Miss Wolf. Now don't play.
Oh,
I'll book you now. I'll put you in pocket. One thing about me, I want to be responsible for the new Hollywood. I am so overseeing the same people because I mean, granted, people have their own database and actors like I do that they pull from, but it's it's so many dope untapped talent in the film space. Like for my new movie that I just shot 2 weeks ago, my first holiday project is called Nothing Like a Holiday Love.
mhm.
I casted my little cousin as the daughter, my artist as the brother. I mean the brother to the daughter. Like I'm utilizing the energy that's around me because sometimes they don't even know they can do it. I discover talent, so I can see it in them. I'm like, listen, I'll coach you on set, but we won't get this out.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Because
I mean, for
I'm
me,
tired of seeing the
I'd
same
rather do
thing.
background. I start with background. Like it'll be new to me. Like it's new. I just feel like I have to expand my horizons and just stop
Yes.
staying in the box. Like
Yeah, but background. I mean, I started out in background, so background prepares you for what set life is. Period.
yeah,
But when you become a principal actor, it changes your viewpoint of what that is because like to come from the background and step into the forefront and you're now on the call sheet one to whatever, it makes you feel like damn, I really worked my way up and now I understand the hours on set. I understand what it takes to make it
mm,
go. Because me starting out as an actor myself, and now that I'm a producer and director, I understand what it took because I watched. I was there from a student
Mm-hmm.
standpoint. So it's not for the weak because the grueling
I know.
hours,
Yeah, everybody tell
memorizing
me that
the
when they come
lines.
on here.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a lot. It's a lot.
But I
But
mean, I feel like you will never know. Like somebody, like the person I interviewed yesterday, he was like, start in the background. Like, I started in the back.
mhm.
A lot of people, the big famous people, like we were saying yesterday, they started in the background. They,
Taraji P Henson is a prime example. If you look at all of the young kid movie, I mean TV shows like Sister Sister, Moesha,
uh,
and all of the things, Taraji P Henson was in the background saying nothing. But you know, now that we know who she is, and you look back at those shows, you're like, that's Taraji. But she wasn't a principal. She was just in the background. She was doing BG work. I think that's a true testament to say that if you stick it out, you can make it out.
yeah. I like that because I love her story. I love her
Hmm.
story. Tyler Perry's story,
Hmm.
Steve Harvey's story, Tiffany Haddish.
Hmm.
With Taraji P. Henderson, she left her hometown where she was
Hmm.
from, packed
Yep.
up her son, went to LA with $2 in her pocket. Now look at her.
Yep. You can't tell a person who works hard that they can't get the fruits of their labor. You got to just stick it out.
That's like with Tyler Perry,
Hmm.
homeless in his car. Steve
Same,
Harvey,
and it's crazy.
homeless
My
with
story,
a
my
family.
story is no different. My story is no different. Like last year, I lost everything. Like I lost my
Wow.
home, going through a divorce, a lot of different things. Like I literally wanted to throw in a towel, but my creative and the strength of God and the God in me pushed
Yeah.
me forward to say, you know what, sit down for a second, regroup, redirect, realign, and come back stronger than you've ever had before. In that process, I lost 30 pounds. I started, getting my life together, my mental together, and I wrote two more movies. I wrote a
Oh,
TV show. So for me, it's all about what you do with your setback, so
yeah.
that it sets up your comeback. And even for me being a music executive and me being an artist manager, like I've endured so much as it pertains to the artist using and
Wow.
not appreciating you, finding moments to take from you and give to somebody else, and allowing
Wow.
people to walk around with your movement and pretending like it was their movement. Like I've dealt with a lot of setbacks and take.
Yeah.
Um, but if God put the gift in you, you can do it again and again. And I keep proving that to people. It's like y'all can try to steal and take and manipulate, do all the things, but He gave the gift to me, so you're never going to do it like me. You're
Yeah.
never going to be able to be me because I am me
I'm
solely.
different. I'm different. You
I'm built
never
different. So
yeah.
you can have the same artist I used to work with. You can do all the things, but it ain't gonna be what it is for me because it
Nobody
ain't
dare nothing be
organic.
me. Yeah.
Absolutely,
You
it ain't
can't take what
organic
God gave to me.
at all. And
You can take
people
that
have
talent
been
away
trying
from
to
me.
do that for so many years, and I'm watching. I'm like, yo, I'm really chosen because what is it about me that makes you want what I got so bad? And I like platforms like this to be able to get it out because when I tell my story, it's gonna shake some shit up. It's gonna shake it up
Yeah.
real good. Like it's gonna shake it up because I'm over the pretending that it doesn't exist. So I'm allowing people to think that I'm just letting people be great. I'm letting them be
Yeah.
great because my name is Nejcion the Great for a reason.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
You
I just
different.
walk in that. I walk in
You
it.
different. And it's always good to be different. Nobody, like
Mm-hmm.
you said, nobody will be able to steal the gift that God gave to you.
Nope.
Can't nobody take it.
Or recreate it.
Can't
That's the
nobody do
part.
it. Because God gave you. Like you one and only, you the person, well, I ain't gonna say one and only, but you're the person that God gifted you with that gift. And
I'm the gift
it's gonna
that keeps
always be
on
like that.
giving. I,
It's gonna always be like that. I got to
always.
know everybody. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. And it be crazy because it be the ones closest to you that do you the dirty the most. And then when
Yes.
they say, "Oh,
And
look, let me,"
that
y'all
is
know.
the story of my life. And that's why I cannot wait to
Wow.
finish this book because the book is going to show everything. I'm so authentic and so honest with my experience and
Mhm.
articulate enough to tell it. You know what I'm saying? In order for you to tell a story, you have to be able to bullet point, dot, and cross T's. You have to be able to carry it and clear that bitch. Like you got to be able to let people know what it is from top to bottom. And nobody's perfect, but when you are in a space of a creative and you are not pouring into people and you're not creating opportunities for people to grow in their gift and craft, that's what I'm known for. I'm known for putting myself on the back burner so that you can shine. Because I understand that we are all here to provide a service. We are all here to be vessels to give and show and open up the space for us all to win. But oftentimes people lose sight of that because their agenda is to take. Their agenda is to manipulate and slide
Mhm.
and figure out how they can get on. They'll smile in your face, pretend like they're close to you, pretend, just so they can try to figure out the formula. But the formula is only the formula because it was given to me.
Yeah,
You feel what I'm saying? So this is not a formula that's going to look good on you. It's like an outfit. This shirt might look good on me, but it's not going to look good on you
that
because
part.
it ain't tailored for you. This shirt was tailored for me. This says my name. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? So, and for my name's sake, I'm gonna always stand in the paint when I feel like somebody trying to manipulate that because the
yeah,
devil always works hard with a person that's chosen by God.
yeah.
Always.
The chosen always get.
We always get it.
We go
We're
through
always going through
the
something.
most, you know what, the struggles
Mhm.
and everything. But I mean, when God give you a battle,
Listen, but it ain't mine. It's his. So
yeah,
I'm gonna win every time because I know who I am and whose I am.
yeah. He give
So,
it to he give it to his strongest soldiers because he know you
mhm.
can make it out of it, regardless of
Hello.
how it looks, baby. The way it looks, cause it doesn't matter. Like you said, when you chosen, you gonna do it voluntarily or involuntary, cause he gonna make you do it.
Yep.
And when
And
he
it's
make you
about how
do it,
you.
like you say, you can lose everything because you
Yep.
didn't want to do. You wasn't obedient in the first place.
Yep. And
You
and
will
that's a
lose
true
your life.
testament to how he works.
Yeah,
Because he will if when you lose sight when you think you can do it on your own.
yeah,
He will definitely remind you, "Shit, wait a minute, hold on. I'm the boss. I'm the boss, and you don't know I'm the boss, so let me show you."
yeah.
And he
Let
showed
me
me
take a little
multiple
bit. Let me
times.
show you. Let me show
Hmm Showed me
you. Yeah,
multiple times, but didn't take away. He didn't take away anything from it because he understood that I would get the point sooner or later. Oftentimes, people know when God is working because he does things that are so tailored to what you got going on, and you're like,
yeah.
oh wow, this ain't nothing but God. Like
Ain't nothing but 'em, for
ain't nothing
real.
but him. So
Yeah, yeah.
that's
It
my
be
little TED talk with that.
nah, for real, for real. Like that's real talk. Like people need to hear that too. Like it ain't everything that look good for you ain't good for you.
Listen, I tell my artists all the time, past and present, the grass is not greener on the other side. Sometimes you have to stick with what it is that you started with in order for you to know where you're going. Because oftentimes people get into positions where you may not have all of the money or da da da, but then you see somebody else over here and you want to jump shit,
Hmm.
and then you realize that they over there robbing Peter to pay Paul, and it ain't no
Yeah,
legit,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
you
yeah,
find
yeah.
yourself in an effed up situation. And you're like, damn, I should have stayed
Where
over
I was
here
at.
and just endured the goodness of what was going on because I understand that it may have taken us longer, but we got here by grace and we got here because we did it the right way. Versus trying to jump hurdles, get there, and then you
Because
looking
you
up
see
and
that
it's
you
scam.
think that they making money on social media.
Come
You
on, come on, you understand. So it's like I
you
said, it's a
think
lot. It's a lot.
you think they rich on social media, but when you see them in person, they really broke.
Listen, and when I tell you, I am so accustomed to what that is to a point where it's just like it's so many people that was around me that operated in certain spaces. It's like one thing about me, I've always been honest about my finances. The difference between me and most people is that I get stuff done without finance most
Yeah,
of the time because of my great relationships and the gift that I pour into other people. So people pour into me based off of knowing that they're going to get a result. Like I'm result driven. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm a result driven person, but I do it with love and integrity. I'm not trying to manipulate. I'm not trying to steal. If anything, you'll get something before I do.
the
You know what
kindness
I'm
of
saying?
my
So,
heart.
but I was
Yeah,
around people who literally, like I told you earlier, was trying to figure out how I was able to be great. So that now they're trying to figure out how to be great, but they can't be great because it's not in them to. They're doing another thing. They want to do other
they
things
trying to
that
do.
are
Yeah, they trying to do what you trying
inhumane.
to do, but you can't do it. God
Mm-hmm.
ain't give you to do that. That ain't your calling. You can't follow me.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
It's
you
only
can't you can't you
it's
can't
only one
sit with
you.
us at no point. You can't sit with
Yeah.
us. So,
Today you as an artist, what make you stand out?
well, I'm not an artist no more.
But I'm saying
Mhm.
like the work that you do, like the film and directing and stuff like that, what make you stand out?
I think what makes me stand out is that I'm authentic. I'm honest. I'm probably too honest sometimes. I'm a very forward person. I've never been a person to kind of like cut corners as it pertains to what I'm putting out. So very transparent in my creative, very transparent as a person in general, as you probably can tell. Like I'm not really the type of person that's gonna bite my tongue. You know what I mean? I'm very so that translates in everything that I do. Very assertive, very present, very forward. So I think that's what makes me stand out because a lot of men are not like that. A lot of men are not able to voice
Straightforward.
their opinion because they feel like it's sassy or they feel like it's too much or they like to play the back and what you see is what you get. You're gonna hear me. You're gonna hear
Yeah.
me. So
Yeah.
that's what makes me stand out. I'm very sure about the gift God put in me. Very sure
Very
about
confident about what you do. You know what you're
it.
doing,
Very
and
intentional.
yeah,
Very
very,
intentional.
very intentional. That's a song.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. That's a
Uh,
gospel song. So yeah, intentional.
So yeah, that's what makes the Nejcion Davis stand out in any space that I'm in, whether it's my personal or my creative professionally. I just think that it's important for you to stand in the paint and show up for yourself every day. Get up out of when you get up out of the bed, make sure that you're putting your best outfit on, you're putting your best foot forward, even on days where it's not like that. They don't got to know your indiscretions or your insecurities because
Mhm.
it's yours. So show up as your best self every time,
Even when it's not your best,
even
show
when
up
it's not
as
your
your
best. They ain't
best.
got to know it
They
because
ain't
they
gotta
don't
know
know
what's
you. You
going
know what
on.
I'm
They
saying?
don't know. Yeah.
They don't know you, so you can go ahead and put your cap and gown on for the day. You know what I mean?
What advice would you give like an independent person that's trying to come in the game, like that's not there yet but trying to get in there?
Know what you're getting into it for. I know for me, I always bring it back to me. I got into the game because I loved it, but I also saw the glitz and glamour and things that I thought were some things that I want. When I got into it, I realized it wasn't all it was cracked up to be. So really do the research and the studying to understand what it is that you're saying yes to. I tell my artists all the time, if you say yes to something, understand what comes with that. But
Mm,
don't get into it because of what it looked like for somebody else because your journey is not going to be the same. It may be, similar or whatever the case may be, but your journey is solely tailored for you. So if coming into this industry would be an actor, singer, rapper, model, whatever, it's pretty much the same infrastructure. You just got to know what you're getting yourself to. Ask questions, do your research, talk to a few people that already do it. Just really make sure you're getting into it for the right reason. Because a
yeah.
lot of times people get into it because they want to get rich real quick, or they want to buy a Birkin. They want to, and this ain't that. You literally have to understand that it's a lot that comes with being in any industry, but this one in particular, you have got to have your armor on, keep God first, and really stay focused because it'll
You'll
throw
never
you
make
off track.
it without him.
Yeah, it'll throw you off track, especially when it looks like it's not happening. Like sometimes we get into it because oh yeah, I got a deal, so I'm famous now. No,
Uh-huh.
the work begins now. Now you have to
It's when the
sustain
work
that thing.
begin.
Yeah, like all of the work that you did to get the deal, you got to work harder to keep it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I just encourage all of the aspiring talent in the creative space of entertainment to really know what you want to do. Have a strong support system. Have people that love you enough to tell you the truth. And because these are all things I didn't have. Like I literally was out here by myself as a teenager trying to figure it out. So I was able to get punched in the eye and get my chin checked and get told no and all of the things that most people are not prepared for. My little heart was crushed. I'm like, what you mean I didn't make the part? Or what you mean I'm not good enough? You know what I mean? So you literally have to be prepared for adversity, prepared for success,
Yeah.
prepared for these things because you'll find yourself going crazy and being depressed and losing your hair and gaining weight and all of the things that I've experienced. So you literally, I tell anybody that wants to come into this thing, have your armor of God on, have your armor of support on, and really go into it knowing what you want to.
Okay. What would you tell your younger self today?
Trust God more. I would
Mm,
tell my younger self to really believe in myself a little bit more, like really show up for myself a little bit more. Because I mean, me coming up, I was depending on everybody else to help me because I felt like my talent should have been enough, but I had to understand that I had more work to do because I would have been stronger had I would have believed in myself.
okay.
So I would tell my younger self to humble yourself and really search for people that really want to be found to help.
Yeah.
Because everybody ain't out there, ain't everybody that say they want to help you are not equipped to help you. The
Yeah.
agenda is not to really help you, and you got some vultures out here who have a different
Leeches. Leeches.
You understand? So yeah.
I completely understand.
Hmm.
You have leeches. You have people that want to be attached to you.
Uh-huh.
You're not
And
trying to get
I
rid of.
deal with that even now at my big age. I deal with people, like I said earlier, who I've literally set up for success, and
Mhm.
they lose sight of my work that I poured into them because they feel like they've arrived at a certain space, and now it's like, oh yeah, I got here on my own because my talent.
No, you didn't.
Absolutely not. God used my talent to
Yeah.
infuse your
To help
talent
you. Yeah, exactly.
so that we can
You,
elevate. And
yeah.
people will lose sight of that. I've had so many artists of mine in the past really throw that dagger at me like you ain't ever did nothing for me. And I'm in my mind like your existence and everything that you're doing in this space is because of me
Because
and
I
because of
put
my
you
hard
there.
work. Because
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
were not working and you were doing this with the girls and the smoking of the weeds and all of the things you were
yeah,
doing,
yeah,
I was
yeah,
still working.
yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So I'm going to always tell my story, and some people may not like it if they see this interview,
I poured into you, but you
but I
didn't.
poured into
You
you
got when you got up there, you didn't pour back into me. But it's
at
fine.
all.
I know that the gift that God gave me was to help you. So my whole thing is, I'm not gonna brag on that. I'm just gonna say, all right, cool. I'm gonna leave you where
Yep.
you at. And
Hmm.
sometimes that's what you have to do with people. Like, all right, thank you, Lord, but I'm gonna leave it where they at.
Hmm.
Because at
And
the end of
that's
the
the
day, that's just
season.
how it goes.
That's the
It will
season that I'm
always
in.
be people the closest to you that hurt you the most.
Yep. Because you've given them the material to hurt you because they know everything about you or they feel like they were around for your vulnerable
Yes,
moment. And I learned that too. Like even recently, like in the last year, I removed myself from a lot of people that don't know that I know that they're not good for me. You know, sometimes people will show up and pretend like, oh, how are you? I'm just checking on you. I love you. And in hindsight, really don't love you, really not checking on you. They just want to stay the course to see what you got next or how they can be a part of it or how they can benefit from it because they know you won't get this shit done. For
that part.
me, God has exposed so many people in my
And
space
that's
that
what you have to pray for.
and I
You
did.
have to definitely pray for
It hurts. It hurts to know that you
the
prayed for
most.
it hurts to know that you pray for something and the people that disappear because of what you prayed for. You're like, damn, I didn't think you were gonna be in this lineup. But I'm glad you're in this lineup because now it lets me know I can be free and I can live my life peacefully,
That
knowing
part.
that I don't have to deal with what you have. You know
That
what I
part
mean?
right.
So
I
I learned a
believe
lot, and
the discernment.
I'm quick to snip now. People like, yeah, why you
Not
cut
for
me off so
real.
quick? Because I ain't got time. I ain't got
Not
time, and I ain't gonna make
got
time.
time for the crowd. Yeah.
Nope.
Gotta show you people literally.
And 4K, 6K. Okay.
Literally watch what you pray for.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you ask God to expose a person,
Come on.
no problem with exposing it. And it be the people closest to you, like I said.
And
And
those people are far removed. But
yeah,
I tell
like
you,
Lord, like for real, like this a person I love. Like, yeah, you got a little baby.
it's people in my life that I would never speak to again. It's people in my life that will never be able to be in the same room with me. It's people in my life that I would never ever allow. Like, you know, having a big heart is one thing, but having a big heart that you know people know you have a big heart and they're gonna take it away.
Man, it's
I'm at a point right now where
crazy.
people are starting to call me cold hearted because they understand that I'm done. Like I'm like, don't
Yeah,
call my phone, don't speak to me, don't even
yeah,
speak of you. Keep my name out your mouth. Because
yeah,
there's nothing we don't know each other. There's nothing that we need to
yeah,
talk. I don't care about what the history we had in the past or how long we've known each other. I'm
yeah.
so far removed from people who have took a I'm like a rag and
Took
drained.
advantage. Yeah,
I'm talking
straight
about
drained you. Yeah. And it becomes like that because it be like, it's crazy because like I said, it's the closest ones to you, and you be like, you just didn't drain me so much. I don't want to be around you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to hear your voice. Hey, I love you and God's love with God's love. But guess what? I'm don't call me no more. I'm good. I'm
yeah,
done.
my friends are really trying to get me in that space now to implement God's love for people that hurt me because
You
I'm
have
human
to.
still, and
You have to. Because
I
no
don't
matter
really know if I
God
still
had
got God's love
agape
for
love.
them.
God had agape love. So
Uh-huh.
even though they hurt you, I forgive you. But
Oh yeah,
just because I
forgive for
forgive you,
sure.
just because I forgive you, don't mean I gotta have you back in the space with
Oh
me.
no,
Ah,
this space is so tight these days.
that's what I'm saying.
Not
People
enough
think because you
room.
forgive a person that you gotta put it back in your face. No, I forgive you, but guess what? I'm gonna Let you stay where
Yeah,
you at. I'm gonna stay where I'm
yeah.
at for my
I
peace.
learned. This is what I learned. I can cuss on here.
This your interview.
Okay, I learned to leave people where they had me fucked up at.
Yeah.
Yeah, like literally, like quite literally. Like I've learned to understand that if you have me fucked up in this space, I'm gonna leave you there because I have greater things to do. Because it's clear to
Yeah.
me that you want to do drama. You want to be in a traumatized space, and I'm 36. I don't really have time to waste the time I have left for
Yes.
bullshit. Because
Time is
I'm not gonna
short.
say I'm not gonna say that I don't have a lot of years ahead of me, but I don't know when my time is coming. So if you thought I was gonna waste
Yeah.
my time on drama, I'm gonna live the best life for the rest of my life. That's my
Yes.
motto moving forward. So no, it's gonna be an absolute the fuck not for me.
Nobody want to be around nobody that drain you. So,
Nah.
and I get that. Like, I feel like that people people don't understand how much it takes to be angry.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it takes all this
Mm-hmm.
all this space, but to have peace, it's just like okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to have
Zero
peace.
percent,
Yeah,
a
I'm
hundred
going
percent
to
be
have
angry.
it.
0%. I just need to be at 0% every day and just be okay. At
That
peace.
part.
Like, cause that drama ain't gonna never get you nowhere. It's
Uh huh.
gonna continue to drain you. It's what
Yeah.
it's what you put out. And who you put your time and your energy into. If you put your time and
Yep.
energy into something that's gonna drain you, you're gonna be forever drained.
Yep. And I'm not gonna be forever drained. So that's
That
that
part.
on
So I'm gonna let you be that way.
that.
And I'm gonna be my way. And I'm gonna keep moving.
Yep.
Okay. Last question.
Oh, are we
If
done? Okay. Oh, I'm like, okay. This is getting
I
good.
know, like get good,
This is
right?
getting good.
You gonna have to come back too. Like, okay, yep.
Listen.
I'm literally thinking about doing a panel. Somebody talk asked me that last night, why you wanna do a panel? Because I don't have like a lot of support in Houston and stuff like that. So like that's why I do a panel, but I'm like, people ain't gonna come on and stuff like this. So I don't be wanna kinda like set myself up familiar, but I think I'm gonna try it
You
because
should. If it's in your heart to do it, do it. And
yeah,
don't worry
like
about who's
I
gonna say
wanna
that
do
and who
like
not.
a segments and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
different things, kind of like mix it up. It's a podcast to kind of mix it up, like get a little juice in it, no messy juice because I don't like mess, but like have fun,
Mm-hmm.
conversations and stuff like that. Because I like it when I be out here having conversations. I don't be wanting, yes, gotta come back. Like it be good, like for real. Like I love hearing people's story. Like it kind
Yeah,
of helps me push forward, because like I tell all my
it's
guests,
inspiring.
yeah, very
Mm-hmm.
inspiring. Yeah. So, if you had a person to work with right now, who would you work with?
I would love to work with Tyler Perry in a upfront space. I worked with him multiple times before, but as a background actor, I would love for him to actually see that I exist in a space where he is like, I want to work with him. I want to work with Issa Rae. I want to work with Kevin Hart. I
He
want
is
because
funny.
that's from my hometown, so it's like it's only a matter of time. Um, and that's just in the film space. Shonda Rhimes. It's a lot of great people that I want to collaborate with in the film space because I just feel like it would be super super dope. Because like I know that if once my creative is highlighted to the masses, people are gonna be like, yo, where was he at all this time? Because I'm lit. I know I'm good. So it's not even about me being arrogant and cocky. I put the work in. I get up every day with a purpose to say, how can I take my gift and my craft and my creative to another level. Um, Even like I said, even with my artists, and I want to give them a shout out. Shout out to my boy band Aura. Shout out to my duo, to Unique, Chase Alexander, and Javon. Those are my four clients that inspire me every day to get up and be my best self because they're looking up to me. So I wanna always shout them out because that's my primary. Like before I'm a filmmaker and all of the things, I am a manager. So
Yeah.
I take pride in what it is that I do. And I'm excited to see all of the things that they got coming up because we're actually leaving at the end of the month to go to LA for BET weekend. And we
Okay.
went out
I'm
there.
gonna
We
see
went out there. We
weekend.
went out there strong. You feel me? So it's gonna be lit. Also, shout out to my management company, NVE. Shout out to Megan Jordan and JT. They hold me down with my artists and stuff like that. So we about to take over. It's been a long time since I had a team that I can really depend on to show up in spaces that I can't, like prime example, if I can't be there, I know that the job is going to get done because my teammates are they're just as strong as I am. So I think that is important to have a team. I think it's important to have a team of people who actually do the work, not a team of people that just want to be a part because, hey, I'm here. Like, no,
Yeah,
what are you
exactly.
doing
You
to
gotta
contribute
work.
to the execution? So what this is. So I'm grateful to have that. And like I said, my artists are super, super hard workers. They all got projects out. They all got music out. So make sure y'all check them out. That's Chase Alexander, that's Aura, that's Too Unique, and that's J-Bomb Music. So make sure y'all check them out. And everything I got going on, follow me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The
I was gonna say,
Nejcion
tell
is
them where to
great.
follow you at.
You
Tell
know what
them
I'm
what
saying? The
your
Nejcion is
platform
great. That's
is at. Instagram,
N
Facebook, everything. Tell them where your platform.
Nejcion, the great on all platforms. Yeah, I got a movie coming out September 15th. It's called Stalk. So make sure y'all check that out. It's gonna be on Tubi and Amazon Prime. I have a movie out called Sweat. That's also on those platforms, and I have a movie called How Did We Get Here. That's on those platforms as well. So check out three of my films. I got a few more coming out. I have a TV show coming out called Entangle, and it's around the universe of How Did We Get Here characters. So I'm building a
Wow.
universe around those storylines so I can make them bigger. So if y'all liked Tyler Perry's Beauty in Black, y'all
Oh
gonna
yeah.
love it because
Okay,
I'm
okay,
trying to tell you, baby, this y'all gonna be
okay. The next T-Pain.
beautiful.
Okay, all
Yep.
right.
Oh, and my holiday film is coming out in December of next year. It's called Nothing Like a Holiday Love. So y'all make sure y'all check that out as well. We
Okay.
working over here in the JC out of the
Okay,
slums, baby. We
okay, put
working.
that work in.
Yeah.
Okay, put that work in. Do you have any questions for me?
I wanted to first say I appreciate you for sorting me out and seeing my gift and wanting to even know my story because oftentimes, PR is something that people like myself need in order for us to get our brains out there. So the fact that you saw my work and you saw something in me to even want to know my story, it means a lot to me. So I really, really appreciate you. I don't take moments like this lightly because I'm somebody that you wanted to talk to. And I think that that's
Yeah.
super great. That means I'm pouring out something into the world that you're interested and intrigued by. So
Yeah,
that was your word in the beginning. So
yeah, yeah.
I think that is so dope, and I'm humbled by it, and I hope to talk to you again. I hope to meet you.
Oh,
Hopefully, maybe one day you can come do interviews on set, some with
wow.
some of my actors. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really really big. I'm big with helping people build their brands as well. So the fact that our brands are colliding right now, who's to say that it won't go to a whole nother
Yeah,
concept?
yeah.
So I appreciate you, Queen. Keep doing your thing. I want to see you
Thank
grow
you.
and become bigger at what you do, and I'll do anything in my power to make sure that it happens.
Thank you so much.
For
Thank you
sure.
so much. It means a lot. I'm grateful. I'm honored. I'm thankful that you took time out to come on my platform and interview with me. I'm so grateful. Like, thank you so
For
much.
sure.
Thank you so much. I'm very honored and thank you. And I'll be waiting on the second part.
Listen,
Listen.
listen. In closing, the people, like I said, make sure go check out How Do We Get Here, y'all, because I need for y'all to watch it because it's good. But I need for y'all to watch it because it's
Oh yeah.
like,
Part two. Man, y'all, the first one is very, 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 very intriguing. I need
man,
y'all to go watch that. It's on
How Did We Get Here
like
too?
literally. Y'all gonna be like, okay, cool, all right. Now I see it's kind of like, okay. If you've been through something, even with
Mm-hmm.
married couples, the first couple, the main couple, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what intrigued me. That first
You
couple.
might have to do a review on a movie.
Yes,
You might have to do
definitely.
it and put the picture like over here.
Yes, definitely. I got the sound over. I need to do that. Yes, like that.
Yeah, you
That movie is like I say, it's intriguing because it's like you wouldn't expect the man to do what he did. To be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna try.
You tell them to vote.
Y'all gotta go
They gotta
watch
go watch
it.
it.
Y'all gotta go watch
Y'all
it.
gotta
Like,
keep it locked and tune in.
yeah, definitely gotta go watch it. When part two come out, I'm definitely tuned in. Okay, I'm definitely tuned. Yeah, I love movies like that. Like it's cool. Like
You like a little nasty, dirty
I
pop.
like I like love movies. I like drama, hood
Mhm.
movies. You know, I told somebody yesterday, I ain't really into horror movies, but love movies, drama, and hood. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it's
And
gonna be good.
it got a little bit of mix in it.
Come on. They got a little love in hip hop.
Definitely a little love hip hop. Definitely, most definitely. Like it's very good, y'all. Y'all gotta go watch it. Y'all gotta watch
But
it.
yeah, I appreciate you so much.
Thank you
Thanks.
so much. I appreciate you as well. Thank you so much today. And hopefully this ain't the last time, y'all. I might go ahead and do that little another segment with them, y'all. Just stay tuned, you
Just
know.
let me know. All you gotta do is call me. I'm there.
I'm already
Cause
knowing.
I don't feel like we got everything. I feel like it's more than you know what I mean. But we
Yeah,
we gonna
yeah,
give a
yeah,
one
yeah.
now and then, you know.
It's
Come
more
on
to
back for
tap
part
in.
two.
Yeah, it's more to tap in. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But thank you so much, and you have a wonderful day.
You as well, Queen.
Thank you.